Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Spotlight with Sanazia. In my previous episodes, I already mentioned that we started this platform for all the local members who are going to contest elections for 2020. And my today's guest is, I'm really excited to announce his name that he is going to be our guest for tonight. And he worked closely with Moreland City Council and know the issues of the community because he's working in the community sector for so long, and he is none other than Mohammad Murtaza. So let's welcome Murtaza sir to A1 TV's platform. Welcome Murtaza
Hello.
sir to A1 TV. How are you?
Thank you very much. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Murtaza sir, we know you for so long because you are actively working for the community and you closely monitor what are the issues and what need to be highlighted and where the improvements required. So before we talk about that now you announced that you are going to contest for Moreland City Council, I just want if you can briefly give us a brief introduction about yourself or your journey.
Well, thank you. First of all, I would say thank you to Sana. I would say I migrated to Australia 7 years ago with my family, my wife Shabana, and three teenage boys. So we made Moreland our home. And I straight away, when I came to Australia, I started working with different organizations. Especially, I want to mention it, Northern Western Mental Health Service on their Connect for Wellbeing project based in Faulkner and Broadmeadows. So basically, my qualification is I did two master degrees, Master of Education and Master of Science in Physics, and I have completed my diploma in community services and participated in two leadership programs under Moreland City Council and Leadership Victoria. So yeah, and I have been working very closely with Faulkner Community House and Moreland City Council. So over the last 7 years, I have been working very closely with different organizations to help our community, to empower our communities, diverse communities, and to have their say, and to to connect with different organizations to understand the issues and uh, convey their messages. Thank you.
That's really good, Murtaza sir. The one thing is like, of course, you highlighted that you work closely with diverse communities, so you know the problems and you want to work for them to promote diversity and all other issues. The other thing is, of course, you are working for community, but when you think that okay, it's high time to elect to contest the upcoming elections, and then it's high time to be part of local city council.
Well, because I have been working very closely with the Faulkner Community House and Moreland City Council and many other organizations. I want to mention that I am working very closely with Victoria Police, Inner North Community Foundation, and especially Moreland, Mary Health, and Scanlon Foundation. And there is one other organization I want to mention it that is Australian Multicultural Affair, so multicultural organization. So especially while working with the communities and working with the Moreland Council, and I saw that our communities, especially the community from like Asian background and also the diverse community living in the northeast ward area of the Moreland, they need to be socialized more. They need to develop more connection with the council. They need to have networking with the council, network with other organizations, and stand up for their issues. So I thought it's a right time to stand up for the issues concern issues related to my community living in the northeast ward. Thank you.
Yeah. So now you said that you want to work for the community, and you know that we recently going through pandemic, and the local businesses got disturbed, and then there are so many financial issues arises all of a sudden. So what's your vision if you are going to elect for the upcoming elections? What's your vision? How you think you are going to improve the local businesses, and how you are going to help the community?
Okay, as far as businesses are concerned, I can see that a lot of businesses are in loss, and some are like closing down. I'm also working as a logistic manager, and it's like a private business, and I can see the businesses are under stress. The people, especially the manager, their CEOs, are under stress. But we should know that there are a lot of resources available, lot of many grants available, and there are many organizations. Specifically, we can say the Small Business Victoria. So we need to provide awareness, create awareness among the businesses that if you are in hardship, if you are going through the hard time, don't sit down, don't sit back, just search out that where the resources are available, reach out to the communities, reach out to your local council, and reach out to the the local organization, specifically the Victorian Small Business Commission. So they are there to help like businesses. Specifically this COVID, due to this COVID-19, there are a lot of grants, small business grants available in the like with the council, with the Small Business Victoria. They are also helping people who are running businesses to stay in the business, stay in the market, stay in the game, so so that they should not lose their businesses. And they are also, these organizations are also helping employer and employees to run new businesses, and they are also offering what you call it like easy loans, so that they should, after COVID-19, they should be running as a normal.
That's good that you have some vision to promote the local businesses. Similarly, like along with these business to promote the local business and all that, Murtaza Saab, you also committed to support and advocate the local issues. Can you highlight this? That what issues you want to highlight?
Well, first of all, as I mentioned, that I have been working with, in collaboration, in partnership with different organizations. I mentioned the Victoria Police, Moreland City Council, and a lot of other community organizations and philanthropists. So, and recently I took part in like a research project run by the RMIT University. So we did around 300 interviews and surveys around the Faulkner and the Moreland area. So this was about about the issues of the people facing living in the area. So mostly the issues I will be standing for, there are the social cohesion, religious harmony, and promoting culture of respect. This is the main issue in the area, because what I see, our communities need to be socialized more and need to understand other culture and share their cultures. And the second thing is the other issue is their housing issue, and especially the rates. If someone owns their own house, they bought their house in the municipality. So due to this COVID-19, they are struggling to pay the rates because of their job losses and other things. So I will be standing for this, that council should at least cut the rates. They should not increase, at least they should not increase the rates. And there is another thing, because I'm the father of 3 teenage boys, and they are very active in sports and other like healthy activities, sporting activities. So I would like to promote healthy activities in youths. I know that if they will be staying at home, they will not be, if they will not be participating in sports, they will not be learning about the other people, they will not be learning leadership qualities, they will not be learning team management, team working within a team. And also there is other thing is what I want to stand is that the climate action and the rights for the women, especially because I have been I have been working closely with the Australian Multicultural Muslim Women Association in Victoria. So this issue need to be highlighted.
That's
Thank
really
you.
good to know that, you are an advocate of gender equality and you are working for, promoting women businesses and even, to highlight the women issues as well. So that's really good to know. Similarly, you said that you are working closely with community and, of course, trying to promote diversity. So, do you have any action plan that how you are able to bridge the gap between communities and promoting diversity in your ward?
Well, as I mentioned, I have been working closely with Moreland City Council, and I am also their current member of the Human Rights Committee.
Yeah,
So we have discussed a lot there how to bridge this gap. It could be through social cohesion projects, social cohesion programs, and different religious, like we have to organize different forums, events, multicultural events to bridge this gap, and we have to promote the culture of respect for everyone, all of us, all the culture, all the religions. So it could be multicultural events, multi-faith events, interfaith events. So first thing is I already did in past. I organized a couple of events. So I think the first thing is to like minimize this gap through creating awareness and sharing your cultural values and respecting other cultures. And the second thing is what I want to say through the council, that by strengthening multicultural organization to better engage and support their communities through capacity building and participation grants. So there are a lot of grants available. So I just say that people from diverse community should come forward and show their leadership and access these grants and provide awareness to their communities. Thank you.
that's great. And I think that is why I said that we need people like you who are migrated to Australia, because I think people like you know better what are the emerging problems faced by a migrant who migrated to Australia, and plus people who are from different backgrounds, what their requirements are. So I think if we got people like you in the local city councils, this means they can represent our issues in a better way. So anything you want to add on related to this, that if you are going to elect, how you think, because right now, as I asked you before, that we are going through pandemic and there are so many other issues as well. Apart from financial aspect, we are going through stress, depression. There are so many social issues as well. So how you think you are overcome these problems, or do you have any plan or anything you want to do?
Well, as I mentioned, I am in close contact with the communities living in the area, especially in the Moreland City Council's Northeast Ward. So I have helped many students and many families who are passing through this COVID-19 stress situations. So first thing what I did, I am helping especially the people who lost their job to build their CVs and to have a connection to connect with the employer. So I have many connections with the recruitment agencies and employers. I have background of employment too. So I help people to engage in activities so that they can build their profile and apply for the jobs. And luckily, in the last couple of months, I helped around three people from the diverse community to secure their first job. And at the same time, I'm helping and motivating other people from the community to help these people through their moral support and their financial support, and creating awareness regarding OHS, mean occupational health and safety. So we should all be safe. So I'm working toward if I will be elected. So I'm thinking to create help people to have their say, to engage in activities such as networking and socializing with the other people. Yeah, thank you.
That's really good. Plus, I think that is what required. because sometimes we think it's not a big problem, but as I mentioned earlier, that people who are migrated from different countries, they don't know how to apply, how to, modify, or make few changes in your CV to be eligible for a certain job, to get employment, and to create more employment opportunities and all that. So if you are working towards these things, they are very basic things, but I think they're very, very important. So if you are helping our youth or even the people from different communities to get the jobs, and I think that is what it required. So in the end, before we wrap up the show, Murtaza Saab, I just want you to give a message to the wider community who is watching our program, or plus, in particular, the people who is from your ward. That if you are going to, if they are going to elect you, how you are going to help them, and why it's
Well,
important to cast vote for you.
yeah, okay. Thank you very much for that. As I mentioned, that I have been working closely with the communities, diverse community living in the ward, and especially the municipality of Moreland City Council. So I know their issues, and through different events, I organized different events and forums where I invited candidate for local council and Victorian council, um, Victorian government and federal government, and invited the candidates to come and answer the question of the local communities. So this is the one thing I want to create a platform and help empower my community so that they have their say in policy building, in policy making process of the Moreland City Council, and also take part in so that they should be uh, their own boss, so that they should lead their community. So the one other thing is I want to focus on the youth. So our youth, especially in living from the diverse community living in the Moreland municipality, have a lot of potential. So they sometimes they are like for second generation, some are the first generation, some came here as students. So I just wanna tell them, I just want to request them to don't sit back, come out, socialize, network, meet with the people, and meet with the council members, meet with the your local ward, the councillor from the wards and your candidates, and tell them what issues are related to what are your related issues, so that we can represent them in the council. So I will say that if people are going to elect me, they are helping me, supporting me during this election. I will be standing for their rights. What are their rights? I already mentioned that these are mostly they're promoting social cohesion and promoting culture of respect, especially the rates card, and there are other issues supporting and promoting healthy sporting activities, sports activities, especially that, and the women rights. Thank you.
That's really good, Murtaza Saab, that you discussed all those points. And the first thing which I learned from you is that you are supporting, youth. And that is what I think, that is the element which is missed so far, because we rarely get anyone who can talk about youth and want to highlight their issues and want to create more opportunities for our youth. So and you have plans to set up a few things for youth, so that related to their physical activities or their social or cultural development and all that. So that's really good that you have these kind of plans. And in the end, again, once again, from A1 TV's platform, I would like to wish you best of luck for your upcoming elections. Anything you want to highlight, Murtaza Saab? If you want to add on anything, please.
Okay, so the main thing I just want to say that our communities, I don't want to blame that, but again, I will say that our communities should spare some time to know the issues related to their wards and their local areas, and especially the sports are available out out, and everyone is like a lot of organizations are supporting, especially this due to this COVID-19 pandemic. The organize lot of sports is available. Just come out, have your say. Don't sit back. And if you have any issue, just ask someone. Reach out to the people. There are a lot of people available in the community that are helping people who are passing through this hard time. So you are not alone. I will say you are not alone. We are all with you. You need to you can ask from your neighbor. You should go out and socialize, say hello to your neighbor, so say hello to your friend through your mobile, through social media. And if you have your connection with any like local member or federal member or Victorian member, just reach out to them and ask them for help if you need. And if you know someone in your community who is passing through this hard time, who needs help, so just please just speak out and reach out to us. And I'm also representing my community for last 7 years, so most of the people know me. And if they want to contact me, I can share my they can like search me from my Facebook page, and I can share my phone number. They can contact me. As I said that I have connection with the different organization, government organization. They usually ask me if I can help people living in the community, so I can help them to reach out. So I can help them to ask their question, and like their problem should be solved. So again, don't sit back. You are not alone. We are all with you. We are all together. Yeah.
Thanks a lot. And that's really a very beautiful line that, okay, you are not alone. We are all with you. So we try to end our show on this. Once again, thanks a lot, Murtaza Saab, for joining in and sharing your views or ideas with us. And this is the reason that we create this platform for people like you, so that they come and they share their views and reach to a wider community. Again, I would like to wish you best of luck for your upcoming elections. And I just want to request from this platform to everyone who is watching us today that please, people like Murtaza Saab, they are one of the, they are one of the representative of your community. So help them grow. If they are come forward, please support them. And in the end, as I always said, keep supporting A1 TV. Till then, keep watching and keep supporting. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you, Sana, and thank you, viewers. Thank you very much.